Load distribution and activations, follow along. First thing is your load distribution. That is your static posture check, where you're looking in the mirror, you're checking the height of your shoulders, whether they're even, space between your arms and your torso, whether they're even, and the height of your fingers, whether they're even. Now, if you're right-handed or left-handed, you may have a tendency to drop to that one side. So how do we fix it? On the dropped side, we'll stand together, put our hand behind our head, right? And we're going to tuck the pelvis up, right? So we get that core underneath us. And we're just going to go over to the side and take a big breath in, belly to ribs. Hold it for a second, stretch, and then reassess and see whether it's even. If it still needs a bit of an adjustment, do a following breathing stretch, right? On the tight side or the drop side. If you need a little bit of extra or it's being a little bit extra stubborn, hand comes up on the opposite side, and this time we're looking to exhale and squeeze down. So we're breathing out and squeezing all this structure down. Then we inhale, come back to center, reassess. Always important you reassess so that you get that minimum effective dose and you're doing effectively and easily. Then what we're going to do is we're going to do a squat check and see how that feels moving, right? Any tightness, any restrictions, anything that you notice. And that's important to do, not just as part of your daily practice that you integrate, but also before and after a workout, so you can see how you were standing and moving before, and you can feel how you're standing and moving afterwards. So let's go back to the daily checks. We're going to do some activations now. We're going to do them for about a minute each. Timer. All right, so we're going to go for about a minute each, and we're going to start with the 2 reverse C's here. So what we're going to do is just go through and start underneath my collarbone. You can start underneath your ribs. All right, we're going to work underneath the collarbone, in the corner between the collarbone and the sternum, down the sternum, which is the chest bone, until we get to this section. All right, then underneath the ribs, up underneath the ribs, and out to the side. Then we do the opposite side, underneath the collarbone, corner, sternum, hook in underneath the ribs. You're looking for a firm pressure and kind of like a soaring action. And we're going to work out to the side. Any particular tender spots, you're just going to spend a little bit longer on and give it a little bit more focus on. Next we go to the psoas. Psoas, you find your belly button, find the front of your hip, halfway along, 3-4 fingers, press in, take it for a lap. All right, just working it around in circles. Take it the other way. Get that belly breathing in, all in the belly, none in the chest. All right, a little scratch on the side of the belly just to finish it off. Then we go the other side. Take it for a ride, other way. Breathing in. Good. Little scratch on the side, finish it off. And we're done. Both sides done. Next one is the back. So we're working on the back of the neck. We're going to hook the hands around, right? And we're going to go through muscles at the back of the neck from that 7 cervical bump. Work our way up. Then we're going to follow the skull along. Get to the corner of the jaw, forward pressure, right? Wiggle it up and down. A little bit on the masseter muscle. And a little bit on the SCM, which is this muscle here. And just a bit of cross friction there. When we go to the other side. Right, get right up under that skull bone. Round to the side. Up against the corner of the jaw, masseter, SEM. Then what we're going to do is stand with our hands on our hips, bit of power pose, yeah. Superhero, tuck the hips up and under, elevate through the chest, and then try and get that belly breath. Level 1 is your belly goes out to the front. Level 2, belly goes out to the front, out to the sides against your hands. Level 3, out to the front, out to the side, and into the backs of your thumbs as you breathe in. And just letting that breath go. Nice full belly breaths. And then let it go. Then you recheck your posture, even. If not, little adjustment, stretch the downside or activate the raised side, combination of both. And then a squat check. Dialing in to see how it feels. Increase in range of movement, decrease in pain, niggles and aches, increase in lift, all of that stuff is amazing. You can do that in under 5 minutes.